Hey there, it's Courtney. Thanks for checking out my channel. Today we're going to do a video that briefly goes over the Qkids software so that when you're getting ready to open up the program for the first time and train for Demo 1, you know what you're looking at. I am here just finishing up class. I had a 6:20 class this morning, and I wanted to give you a brief look at what the Qkids teacher software looks like, kind of give you a short tour. So when you first log in, the first button here is for your schedule, and it will show your daily schedule. So I have a lesson at 6:20, and I have one coming up at 7:40. And when it's coming up, it just says coming and it's green. If you've completed it, it's gray and it says passed. And when you're supposed to log in to the lesson, it will turn red. And then you can click Classroom to enter the classroom. But this right here has your instructions for the lesson and what the key words are. So this lesson had short, strong, thin, and tall. And then it has the activities that you can review. And you can actually log in ahead of time and go into the classroom and work through each slide to review it. And I do that before every lesson, typically the night before. The second button here is for billing. So this has your balance so far, and you're paid one time a month, typically between the 8th and the 15th of the coming month. And your income is separated into lesson income, so it's $8 a lesson. Standby, so if you have a standby class, if you do not have your standby convert, it's $4, and if it does convert, then you would get your standard lesson income of $8 per lesson. Training income, I haven't had any additional training to do phonics or something like that, so I don't have training income. And then your bonus income, so that would be your attendance bonus and your performance bonus. So it's all separated out. Here's another way to look at it, and it will tell you how much was generated and what the description of it is, if it's bonus or schedule. Here's your lesson details. So the green tags or gray tags are from the families, and it's basically their feedback on how the lesson went. There can be times where you just don't get any feedback. Some lessons you get a lot of feedback. If it says ×2, that means 2 families gave you the same tag. And then payment. Here would be if you have gotten paid the history, and then you can put in your bank account information here. Curriculums, you can go in here and get a brief description of the different level classes, and it will explain lesson 1, what the description is, the vocabulary, and what sentences you should teach. Now when you first start, here is where you will find your trainings under Assigned, and you'll see you'll have to go through all of these, and each one either has a video or a PowerPoint slide. It'll also give you a practice classroom. There you go. Oh, there I am. So this right here is called the stage. And you would click the plus button to bring up a student. So when class first begins, you would bring each student individually up on the stage. When you bring them up, you hit the green individual only mic, so that you can hear them and it mutes everyone else. Typically I say, "Hello, Kobe," or if I can't pronounce their name, I might say, "Hi, what's your name?" and they'll say, "Hello, teacher, my name is," and that way you have a clear understanding of what their name is if you're concerned. And I say, "It's nice to meet you. My name is Courtney. How are you today?" And they'll answer, and then I just say, "Well, I'm glad you're in class. Class will be starting soon," and then I move on to the next. Now, you will have 5 minutes in this room, and so after I check everyone's mic and that I can hear them, I do some flashcards because it's very easy. You know, I'll hold this up and I'll say, "Who is he?" Or "What is he?" He is a mouse. And then if there's a lesson, like I just did a lesson on short and tall, I say, "Is the mouse short or tall?" And they say, "He's short," and so on and so forth. I did a lesson where it was clothing, if it was too big or too small. So I say, "Is the elephant's hat too big?" "No, it's too small." Something like that. I just go through a bunch of flashcards, and I have quite a few sets, so I just try to make it relevant to what the lesson's going to be, and it's a good prep and head start. And then once my countdown gets to like 20 seconds, I do a little bit of a intro song to go to the classroom. I say, "What time is it? It's time for class. What time is it? It's time for class. What time is it? It's time for class. Hey now, let's go to class." And you'll have a timer right here. And once it says 00, you need to get into class. So then you click slide 1 and begin. And slide 1 is usually an animation slide. Now, here is your referral code. So you can get a link, and then if somebody wants to be a Qkids teacher, you can give them the referral code, and they can type that in when they're applying. Here's where you would get some notifications from Qkids about some new features, and then if you have to talk to the class coordination team, that's CCT, all of this would be under message, and then your account, and then your account info is right there. So this is just a brief overview of the software. Thanks for checking out my channel, and I hope it's been helpful.